Yes, 100.5 FM Vancouver Co-op Radio, CFRO. You're listening to the Urban Renewal Project.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I'm DJ Denise.
Red
Got
shirt
full
Mike.
studio.
Yeah,
Chilling.
everyone's here.
Yeah,
Literally everybody
DJ
except for
wants-
you listening
yeah.
to us right now.
Oh, I know, right? They're listening in wherever they are.
One person's listening to us. The rest of the city's in here with us right now.
There we go. We got it locked. All right, DJ 151. You got a brand new artist. Please introduce him.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to introduce to you Tattie.
What's up? My name is Tattie. First and foremost, I just like to say to Denise and Red Shirt Mike, thank you for having me on here. Chilling with Kavi, 151, and my homie Mike here. Getting it hyped on this radio right now. So I mean, you know how it is. From Chilliwack. I just finished a project with my homie 151. Dropped a project called Nocturnal Lion. It's got 8 tracks on it. So you can catch it on Spotify, CD Baby, and iTunes. So that's
All original.
all original songs. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And you've been working closely with DJ 151?
Yeah, me and DJ have, 151 have been working since like November. So I mean, this project that we just put out was kind of like, all these random songs that I had on my notes. Let's put something together, so that people can have something to listen to. My next project, I want to be able to have a more systematic way of producing my album and actually have a storyline. And actually have some, I don't know, a theme to it, because the last one was a little bit random, but it worked out. Creatively, I tried to put as much creative effort into writing the songs, and so I mean, yeah.
Oh, tight. No, it's
Yeah, it was dope because it was like, he calls me. He's like, yeah, I'm trying to get into this hip hop thing, and well, I'm like, okay, well, why don't you come down? I got this open mic thing happening on Commercial Drive. Come check it out. He came that night. He drove down from Chilliwack, and then he kind of went on the mic late at night, and I was just like, I couldn't really hear what was going on. There's a lot of people. So then he came back like the next week to my spot, and then he just started rapping, and I was just like, I just hit me like this weird sound in the back of my head, and I was just like, good God, stop, let's start recording. And one song led to another. He started reciting some bars, and I'm like, okay, we'll throw a beat on that, and all of a sudden, boom. And then we just made it a whole little project. It was pretty dope. The way it happened, it was quick. It was like there was no
chemistry, man.
Yeah, the chemistry was there.
It worked. That's what I'm saying.
fire, yeah. Now, so what spoke to you as a youngster that you wanted to get into rap? Like,
I've always kind of liked the English courses in school, like like the civics and socials. So I mean, I've always kind of liked being a historian and a writer. So for me, like when it comes to writing poetry, or when it comes to writing something that has rhythm to it, it's always become something natural to me. So when I was like 14 or whatnot, I started writing little poems here and not when I would be alone, or so I mean. Yeah, even short stories. So I've always kind of had a knack for it. And it's just what I excelled in school, and I guess that's why I think hip hop sort of speaks to me in a way, because a lot of the elements in hip hop is poetry and writing, right? So I mean, you guys all know what it is. I mean, you guys are hip hop artists to its true form. So I mean, it's all about lyricism, and if you really take it to its technical terms, and you look at the old school hip hop, the boom bap, the storytelling, it could be used for a lot of English courses. I'm not lying. I mean, you take for Eminem, for instance, all of his compound rhymes and his intricate syllables. I mean, come on, man. Like, he should be teaching some English classes. That's what I'm saying. Real hip hop, man. It could be teaching school some good things, and it's seen in a bad light right now, and unfortunately, there's a lot of bad shit to it, but there's also a lot of good things to hip hop. And I think for me as a young MC and as someone who likes to speak, it's a good way it's a good outlet for me to give out a message. And for me, I love to inspire people, and I love to move people. So that's that's my ultimate goal, and that's why I love hip hop, because you can do it in a creative way. You know what I'm saying?
I'm curious. So Abstract was happening for a while. How did you hear about 151's Abstract Night? Like, how did that get to you all the way out in Chilliwack?
Well, I was kind of looking online for a producer, and I was going, I think I was going through Craigslist, and I found 151's ad, and I'd already seen a couple of producers beforehand, before I'd seen 151. So I was like, I'll check him out. I called him. He had a phone number, and I was like, yo, what's up? I got a few bars that I want to spit for you, and he's like, well, I have this thing tonight going on. Why don't you come check it out? So I mean, you kind of heard the story of how I met him already, but yeah. So I mean,
the backstory.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. The meat of the story. That's dope, though. Yeah, I like that. Now we have Underground Fairytale. Is that how you pronounce it, or how you?
Yeah, Underground Fairytales. This one's kind of.
The second one or the first one?
I can't remember. I haven't been listening to myself as often. People tell me I tight, and they want to listen to my music around me. I'm like, nah, I'm still self-conscious about it, but I'm learning to accept it. But yeah, Underground Fairytales is a track I did, just sitting down, having fun with it. There's some references to Disney films or whatnot. So I mean, all these 90s kids might get it, old school cats, whatnot. So I mean, yeah.
Well, here we go. 100.5 FM, Vancouver Co-op Radio, CFRO, Urban Renewal Project.
Check it out.
Chilling out my dark crib, thinking about my dark past, youngin'. Blast back to the past.
Yes, we hanging out. We loving that. I'm feeling that. It's like Spice One feel on that. I was like, whoa.
Yeah, it's like he's singing a little crooning. He's doing a little Sinatra. And
oh
all
my gosh. Whoa. Blasted from the past. Amazing. Resurrected. Well, not resurrected. He's still alive. So still. I'm feeling it. But so still, what do you have any rituals for yourself? Getting up and getting into making a music day. Tattie, how do you
yeah, usually when I get into the process of like writing a song or anything creative in that sense, I usually wake up in the morning and I usually go for a walk, like a quick half an hour walk, or as long as I need to, because I feel like for me, walking in the morning right away, it kind of gets the blood flowing, and it also circulates all the blood going to your brain, and your brain is moving, right? So and as soon as I do that, I come back and I write for a couple of hours, because as soon as my brain is moving, I have all these, I have all this new material that I'm coming up with, so I write it in my phone, and whether it be good or not, I just keep on writing, because I know that eventually, when I go back through my old bars, I will have like good enough material where I'll dissect that, and I'll take a few bars here and there, and that will be like a main concept for my song. It'll be a hook or whatnot. But yeah, I mean, it's just one of the many processes of writing, and also freestyling. Freestyling is one of the biggest things that's kind of helping me with my flow, because when you're writing, it's hard to kind of like write your flow. You know what I mean? Because like if you're when you're trying to figure out a flow, the flow's in the moment and it's instant, right? So when you're writing, you're having that time to stop and think about it. So it's not like you can write on the flow like that. So I mean, a freestyle is a great way to like figure out how to make your flow on from writing, right? So I mean, yeah.
Oh, tight. Now, yeah. How long have you been rapping? Because I was reading your bio and you're talking about you took a break and came back to it.
I've been rapping. I mean, I've been for the real deal. I mean, it's been like only 6 months, to be honest with you, where I've actually sat down with myself and said I should take this thing seriously and see where it goes. And I've been starting. And that's when I really took it seriously. 6 months, and then before that, it was like 2 years ago. I was like chilling with my buddies, and we was getting some ganja, and everybody can freestyle when they're motivated, you know what I'm saying? So I mean, but I really felt dug the music, right? For me, it was like, oh, this feels natural. This feels something I really like to do. And my friends would give me feedback, say, oh, Tattie, you got a sick, tight flow, man. You actually got some going. So I was like, you know what? So I just kept it going. I just kept it, taking it further and whatnot. I kept writing. I would write after work. And yeah, so yeah.
Oh, just like that, yeah.
Yeah, but and at 14, my first rap song that I knew was Lil Bow Wow's basketball rap. I don't know if you guys ever seen that.
Yeah.
Like my
Okay.
yeah. So
Love that basket.
yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's the Disney stuff. That's what we're
Whoa.
talking
That was the one song that really got me into it, because I remember watching Lil Bow Wow with his little cornrows, and he was, dribbling that ball, and I was like, oh man, he looks so cool. And he probably would have been around my age or whatnot, I don't remember, but I just remember thinking, holy, this kid can spit. And I remember, just because I think he was at my age, so I always think when he was rapping, I thought he was the coolest kid ever. So I think that's really got me into the swing of things, you know what I mean? Really got the ball rolling.
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever heard somebody reference Lil Bow Wow as that's dope.
Hey, you know it's real, man.
For what he was like, holy, this kid can actually spit. Like,
Oh,
that's why
yeah.
he's hanging out with like Snoop and guys like that. He had some bars, man.
Yeah.
That's dope.
And then he said, "Get rid of the Lil part." He'd
Yeah.
get mad at people if you
That-
call him
that
Lil
ruined
Bow
it
Wow.
all. That ruined it all.
Yeah.
Tanked after
Can't
that.
keep
Once you get rid of little, it's like it's game over.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
why Lil Jon is still Lil Jon.
Oh,
Lil
yeah.
Wayne.
Right?
Oh my god.
Like we would not take Little John seriously if he just went by John.
Just John.
No,
John
that ain't a
Smith.
thing.
Then you feel like your accountant or
Little
something.
flip, yo, I'm just flipped out. Like, no, that ain't real.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Keeps it old school like that.
Yo, I actually would love like a joke album like that,
Yeah.
where just Little John doing his like investment banker voice.
Well, that's what Chappelle skit when he was talking in the British accent.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Oh my god.
Tattie, Nocturnal Lion. Look it up, guys. Nocturnal Lion by
yeah.
Tattie. It's dope.
Oh yeah. Where do you guys have it on again? Tell us where to find that. Like I know it's on a few different.
It's on Spotify,
Yeah.
and then it's on CD Baby, and
Oh, right.
you can also catch it on iTunes as well. So yeah, the more listens I can get from my album, the more I can distribute it on other platforms as well, right? So
Okay.
for
yeah.
sure.
Blast that out there.
Yeah.
Now, any big goals? Like you're talking about getting all those listens. Have you set any goals in stone for yourself for 2017?
I haven't really set anything too much in stone,
Okay.
but I'm still chipping away at the works here,
Yeah.
so to speak. But my goals and like what I have in the back of my mind is I do want to make another project. I'm not exactly sure if I want to make a mixtape or a full album. I think it will be another full album. I just have a lot of ideas that are springing up to me for another album. So that'll be one of my goals, and honestly, to get out more and do more shows, even open mics, because that's the one thing I've been lacking on is my local appearance, right? Especially in the Vancouver scene where there is a hip hop. Like right now in Chilliwack, where I'm from, there isn't really anything. There isn't any hip hop, so.
That's weird.
Right. So I mean, for me, I need to come out here more, and one of my goals is to maybe eventually come out here, move down here indefinitely. I haven't figured out too many details about that. It's just kind of been floating out on the surface for me anyhow. But yeah, so I mean, get out to Vancouver, hit more of the hip hop scene, make another album, yeah, and just be me. You know what I'm saying? Keep it real, keep it 100. And yeah, just try to keep climbing the big mountain. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's a good list. Though.
Yeah.
Still, you got a lot under your belt to work at, strive at,
For sure.
get there. Now we got swings for wings.
Yeah, for sure.
Please introduce it. Let us know all about it.
Okay, yeah, this song is it's for me it was a self-reflective song. It's introspective. It kind of talks about me thinking and being by the ocean, and just being with my thoughts and having that time to think about other things in my life, and also talks about a little bit about my birth mother, who had passed away when I was really young. Just the sense of me and my interaction, and just my thoughts about her. And yeah, it's just an introspective song. So I mean, yeah, dig it if you can. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, here we go. 100.5 Urban Renewal Project. We'll get right into it.